Well, I've just found something that, irritating. My labourer, he got a mate of his to put this sheetrock plasterboard up, and I've just been talking to the plasterer, and the plasterer said, well, you know, can you make sure that all the screws are properly set? And of course, this one isn't. I'm going to have words with them when I see them next. Something that I thought I would show. This is sort of thinking ahead. What we've got here is a steel beam, and I was thinking about it and I thought sooner or later I'm going to want to put some lights and light switches and things like that, and I want to be able to run electric cabling. Now, you don't really want to run bare electric wires on a rolled steel joist. Apparently that's not good, and you keep blowing fuses if you do that. So when I was putting all this pudding into the beam, I set 2 bits of conduit in, and I've put curves on the end because this has all got to be made good and rendered up and all that sort of good stuff. And when I've achieved the surface I want, they can then be sliced off. But that will allow me to run cables through there for a light fitting at each end. And I put 2 in because I thought, why not? I guess we will put a light switch somewhere like that, probably. Or possibly, anyway, we'll put a light switch at some stage in this process. But that was just a little bit of thinking ahead. Now, what I need to do is I need to set that screw. Right, the fact that it's just going round tells me that it's not actually into anything. I'll have to pull it out and reset it. And I'll have to put you down to do that. Right, that's better. Now, each of these joints has to, it doesn't have to, but it's much better if you then put a fiberglass tape on across the corner. It just gives the plaster a little bit of stuff to hang on to, and yeah, I think that's probably my next job. Then you look round, this is actually Jacob and Reese's mum. Now, my mum used to tell me that my sister and I used to drive her up the wall, so I guess she's got the same excuse. Well, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Some of you are going to wonder why I take things out of priority. This is simple. I've just had lunch, and the next job that I should be doing involves rolling around on the floor and bending over and such likes, and I simply didn't want to be doing that immediately after lunch. But you can't sit in the chair and wait for things to do themselves, so you do whatever is waiting to be done, and I'm not short of things waiting to be done.